Tony's All Out Reviews. Sorry, it's been a while, but today I've got the djarin, the Mandalorian, and the child from the Mandalorian series. There on the packaging. Not much more on this side. On the back, you can see a little read up right there in different languages. And then you can see a picture of the two of them right there. There's that same image again. There's not much more here on the top or the bottom. So let's get right into it and open them up. Alright guys, here is the Mandalorian and the child out of the packaging. First, let's take a quick look over at the child before we look at actual Mandalorian. So this is how he looks. He actually has white around his eyes this time. The articulation this one has is in his head. He can move up a little bit and down, and make him look side to side. A little bit of head pivoting, and you can get his hands to move. That's it. That's all the articulation that he has. And he comes with his pod right here. That's the inside of it. And here's the top. Whoa. And you can just pop this on here. See, there's 3 holes right there. 3 things where you pour it into. Right there. You can't really get him to fit inside of it, but there's a pod closed. And it comes with a stand, so it looks like it's floating. That's all for the child. Except I didn't look at the paint apps yet, and you can see they put hair on top of his head, and they made this part right here lighter, and around here there's his feet, has a little paint splotch right here, the bottom, and on top of his toes. It doesn't look that bad. He's got a little paint splotch right there in his ear. That's about it. And let's take a quick look over here at the Mandalorian. Let's take that out of his hand. Alright guys, here's the Mandalorian in the full Beskar armor. See, the Beskar is just silver, and he has that implant right there. He's got the strap right here, and then the buckle, or the belt. Take his gun out of there. See, it's mainly brown with some dark gray. The belt's brown. You got some silver going on through here. All of this is all silver. You see his hands. He has kind of the beige fingers. And a black glove with blue right here on top of the silver on both hands. He's got some brown right there. Some like dents and stuff right here. More just brown and silver. He's got a cape. Can't really tell if it's like a darker brown or a lighter black. See, and here's his helmet. It's all silver and then the black right there. The helmet does come off. And I'll take it off and show you what djarin looks like. I'm personally not a fan of how he looks as a figure, but I still don't mind. See, he has brown hair, and then there's his face. See, he has like a little bit of a mustache right there. And he has part for his like a entire neck joint right there, so his entire neck can move. So with that, let's get right into the articulation. You can get it set to move up that far with both head movement, which you can't really look up with, but with the neck joint, you can move up that much. Well, look down that much. Make him look side to side, some head pivoting. You can get his arms to go up that much. It's kind of hindered by the shoulder pad right here. Go in all the way. Do a 360. Rotation at the elbow. And he has single jointed elbows. Get the hands turn around. Go up, they go down. This hand, it's like this. Because that's for like the blasters and the rifle. He has a diaphragm joint, so you can get him to lean forward that much and back that much. Get it to rotate around some. Get his legs to kick out that far, back that much. Make him do the splits. He does have an upper thigh cut, but it's kind of stiff. He has double jointed knees. And you can get his foot to move that much, down that much, and he does have ankle pivot. So for the accessories, I guess it counts. You get the helmet, which I showed you already. Just put that back on him. I showed you the child, and I showed you the pod already. So here's his rifle. See, it's got brown in the back, some dark black right here, then silver. He has a part right there, which I think you can put on his back. I would say it goes here, or I want to say it goes there. And then it goes along with the strap right there. And then you also got the regular little blaster. It's all silver and then the brown. Then he has a holster for it right there. Just move this part out of the way. You just pour it in. Then he has like a little beacon that shows where the next bounty is at. It's silver with black and then the red dot right there. Alright guys, here's his jetpack. Kind of like a dark gray. Right there. The port's right here on his back. Right there. Can't really put the cape anywhere because it doesn't really fit. Just doesn't really look right anywhere. And then he has these pieces of Beskar right here. He has 5 pieces right there. And all of them are all like a silver. And you kind of see like the Imperial symbol right there. Try to see if I can make it focus. Right there. And they all look the same way. So with that, let's get right into the size comparison. Alright guys, for a size comparison, I have the Star Wars The Black Series Mace Windu, the Episode 6 The Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker, and a Snowtrooper. And I also have the first Baby Yoda that we got, just to compare with this one, with the new one. You can see this one actually has more articulation. You can move the arms around. You get his head to turn around more. Or actually kind of get the same articulation with that one. put the feet move on this one. And these ones are just kind of sculpted on there. And you can see this one's more straight up and this one looks more fatter on the bottom. That's how they are right there, standing up. And you can see the hair more on this one than you can on this one. And with the pod, you can't really get either of them to kind of like lay down in there. Try to pop this back on there. There you go. Put that back over there. There you go. I think the Mandalorian fits up the scale pretty good with these guys. And that's gonna do it for today's review. And for my final thoughts, I'm gonna give the Mandalorian and the Child 2-pack a 7 out of 10, only because I don't like that you can't really move the arm around on the Baby Yoda or the Child, and that I'm not a big fan of the way the face came out looking on the Mandalorian. But everything else is great. And I don't like that you can't really do much with the cape and the jetpack. But other than that, everything else seems really good. So that's gonna do it for today's review, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.